What is up, guys? Young Flame here. Today, you are visiting the happiest channel on YouTube. Anyways, though, today what I want to get into is something interesting. Finally, something that I can help tell you guys that maybe will really help you. You know, and it's interesting, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So let's get straight into it. A well-known modder, actually a couple of them, went into like the files of GTA. You know, they do their thing. I don't get into that. You know, I don't know exactly the specifics of how they do this, cracking the codes or whatever. But I do know that they did leak out on 7 Cents and the other websites like Reddit. They you know, posted a picture and they saw in the files the guy, the voice actor that worked for Benny. They found something about him, and kind of like they're gonna add his like more voice stuff in the game, kind of like for him, and that's what they found out. So I mean, like right now, like, you know, you go in there and he doesn't really say anything like for each car. You know, it's not like, hey, I drove in a Buccaneer. No, that's a nice Buccaneer. You know, it's not like he has like actual voice, you know what I mean? Like he like says like, hey, but I mean he doesn't like get into detail, and I think Rockstar is doing that. Now obviously they're not just gonna put detail in the game so Benny can talk better. It's gonna come with another Benny's update, whether this be Lowriders 2 or I mean that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind Lowriders 2. Honestly, if you look at my garage, it's like I'm gonna do a garage showcase here this week. I hardly have any fucking lowriders, okay? Honestly, Rockstar, I hardly have any lowriders. I mean, they're cool and all, but I hardly have any of them. I mean, I'm trying to be realistic here. I literally do. Like, I don't like them. They're slow. I mean, it's cool hydraulics, but when do I ever sit there? I mean, they're cool for car shows, but they're boring. I would rather see, like, the Sultan or something. Like, that's what I want. And that's what I'm gonna say. Like, yeah, alright, it's pretty cool that, you know, they're doing that, but all honesty, I think they should add more of the, you know, like race car type deals. And I'm not saying which, I don't even know what one it's gonna be, honestly. It can be either or. I mean, pure honesty right here. Like, I have no clue. I really do. I mean, like I said, it could be either or. It could be Lowriders 2, or we could be getting like an actual DLC with maybe like 4 or 5, maybe 6 new Benny sports car. I mean, cause listen, or sports to supercars or whatever. Cause listen, here's my point right here. If Rockstar charged, so we got a little adversary mode update. Now, I know this was just hold us off, but if we got a nice, you know, Sultan with all that customization and a Banshee, it had decent stuff. I mean, there wasn't too much you could do on the Banshee, but you know what I mean. It still had a lot in a sense. It just didn't have as much as a Sultan. But if you really think about it, and if you sit there and actually think about all the detail, like, and how now they're supercars and whatnot, like, I would rather have more than, like, I enjoy driving these around, like, with the, like, liveries and stuff. I mean, I know the lowriders have liveries and stuff, it's just different, though. These are really cool, and, like, yeah, honestly, I mean, these are dope as hell, and everything. Like, really, your Rockstar should totally add more of these. I mean, I was able to make, like, I mean, for the most part, it's not 100% like identical, but if you ever watch a Fast and Furious series, like if you see my Banshee right now, most likely you will have already noticed that I made it a replica of Han's RX-7, and that's the one cool thing I was able to do with this Benny's update. I was able to make a Dodge Viper look similar to an RX-7. Now his was obviously like real beefy. Ooh, the fuck? His was obviously real beefy looking and shit. But yeah. But that's all I wanted to really tell you guys is about the Benny's update. I mean, the voice audio and this could just be, you know, something that it could just be something. I mean, obviously we're getting a Lowriders 2 or something. I mean, honestly, if Rockstar wanted to, though, like, they could add anything. Like really. people are saying it has to be Lowriders 2. That is so wrong, and I'm sorry, but that is wrong, because Rockstar can add anything. They don't have to add Lowriders 2. And here's the thing, like, maybe those 2 sports cars, that like the Sultan and the Banshee, that we were able to make super. Now this is just my speculations, but maybe those 2 were a test, and they said, let's give them 2 cars, let's see how the how these do, like if we make these like race car type deals, you know, like these sports cars be able to like be really souped up. Let's see how these do, and maybe muscle cars in the future, or maybe more cars. Like, they want to see how good they did. If they didn't do that good and people aren't like real hyped up about them, then I'm sure, like, you know, because they have their own websites, like people like put their own thoughts, and they like say like if they like enjoyed a DLC or something, they like put their own things into it. You know, like their own thoughts, and if the DLC was good, they comment like, yeah dude, Rockstar, y'all did good with this. So if they get enough good reviews about these, and like better than the Lowriders or something, even if they're not better, but if they get some good reviews, then yeah, they'll put more. And you gotta understand, these are, I mean, not so much like the Banshee, because like there wasn't really too much you can do for the engine of the Banshee, because like, yeah, but I mean, for what I'm trying to say though is like, I believe that Rockstar, you know, they would add more in the game, and you know, and that would really be cool, because I love these type of cars right here. They're so nice, and really, I mean, they're sweet. Anyways, though, this video has been really long, and I don't want to keep you guys here forever, but I'm just saying this is very interesting, and I personally think that you guys are, you know, they're gonna like this. And tell me what you think in the comments. Would you rather have a Lowriders number 2, or like a race car type DLC where you can soup up, you know, like sports cars or muscle cars or anything really, and make them super fucking fly, like and fast as fudge? Like, really, like, what would you rather do? Like, I swear, like, I don't know, it's up to you, all honesty, but I mean, whatever one you choose, like I said, that is obviously up to you, but I mean, personally, I think that the, you know, I think right now, my point, I would rather have more of these, and they're expensive, I understand that, but Lowriders are expensive too, and if you're going to be paying that money, you want something you're going to drive around. I mean, how often do you guys drive the Lowriders around in this game? Like, honestly, full honesty, how much? Like, do you really drive around often? Because honestly, I like going fast. I don't like going slow in real life. I'm not into the hydraulics. I ain't about that life, honestly, in real life at least. But I mean, so, and I play this game like it's real life. It's really weird, but I do. No, I don't know if it's weird. I'm just like, it's really, that's how I play it, in honesty. And I mean, yeah, that's really what I do. But anyways, nonetheless, that is what I'm going to say. And let me know how you feel about this in the comments. And like I said about the Lowriders and these, which one you drive more. And anyways, though, this be your boy Young Flame. I'm signing out. Deuces.